to my channel. It's been a whole month and some changes I've uploaded on my channel. So my last video was probably my birthday video. Yeah, it was my birthday video. And y'all, after that, I just had to get my life together. So I decided to come back finally with a updated highlight and contour routine, and I feel like it came out bomb because look at my face. Okay, so yeah, so I just basically break down on how I do my highlight and contour on myself. It's gonna change from like myself and my clients, so this is how I do it on myself, and it works out. It's a 10 out of 10 for me every time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All the links will be listed down in the description box below, and make sure you follow me on Instagram at _Ebone Nicole, and make sure you subscribe to this channel because I'm back with the videos. And thank you so much. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers, so I'm definitely gonna do a giveaway at 2,000 because yeah, this has been a journey. But yeah, so I'm just gonna stop rambling, and I'm just gonna let y'all get into the video. Okay. All right, so jumping into this video, we're about to start with our skincare. So this is a highlight and contour video, but skincare is top 2, and it ain't 2. So go ahead and moisturize my face really quick. And I am using the Clinique jelly. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm using the Clinique dramatically different hydrating jelly. So this is what it looks like. I just picked this up from Ulta literally like 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. And I used it on myself. I haven't used it on my clients yet, but yeah, this is definitely worth my little coin. Works really good with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is like my fave right here. I'm just going to use a lighter concealer color. Not everybody has to color correct, so I'm just going to go under my eye. And I'm just going to use this cream concealer and get this little mark right here above my lip. And then I'm also gonna get this little scar. Okay, so now I'm getting back into the face. So this is going to be our foundation. So I do use a lot of different foundations, but let's see. I'm feeling a little neutral today. Sometimes I be feeling a little golden, and I'm not getting golden today. I'm looking at my monitor and I'm not getting golden. I'm going to use my L'Oreal and C7. This is the True Match and Nutmeg. And don't forget under your neck, poof. Okay, so a highlighting trick that you can use if you don't usually highlight and contour, and what would probably make it a little bit easier is if you contour first, or at least lay your base for your contour down first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a flat foundation brush. Y'all, it's a little dirty, but I'm going to take a flat foundation brush, and I'm going in this foundation palette. It's literally just a little foundation palette, and I'm going to take a deep color. I'm actually going to mix them, yeah, and I'm going to go from the top of my ear down, and I'm going to stop like midway like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just bring it up a little, just so this will be easier for me to blend, like that. I'm going to take a darker color, like a 1 shade darker, and do my jawline. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit darker on my forehead because we're trying to make it smaller. Okay, I'm trying to make it a little smaller. Make sure I get my edges. I like to do, I like to go in with a concealer that's probably like one shade lighter than my skin tone, and then I'll go in with a highlighting concealer. So this concealer is really close to my skin tone. So I'm gonna let this sit just for like a couple seconds. But I already know how this concealer is, and girl, it can sit on your face for 10 minutes and it ain't going nowhere. Now I'm about to use a Real Techniques brush and just pat this all in. You want to hold your brush by the end just so you're not picking up that product, and making sure you can just move it around and press it in rather than picking it up. And I just pat it in all the way up, like so. And then I come down and do the same exact thing on the other side. So you want that contour and that highlight to basically marry each other. So that's why you only go like a one shade up. If you're gonna do it this way, just go one shade up, just so everything is seamlessly blended. And then just take your beauty sponge and tap it in. Make sure everything is blended together. And with our forehead highlight, I just push it up. Now, depending on the size of the forehead, then, you know, do your thing. But mine's is a little bit larger than others. So, just gonna push it up and make sure we don't have like a ring around it. Make sure everything is blended. Now we're gonna go under our eye. And I'm gonna lightly just sweep my nose contour. So I'm not really tapping, I'm sweeping it. And I don't have a specific brush for everything. Like, I use whatever's in front of me, literally. Like, so I'm just gonna use this kind of, it's this brush, y'all. It's like a smudge brush, but it's fluffy. So I'm going to go a shade lighter than I did on my face, because you don't want your nose contour to be the same exact color. So on the sides of my nose, I'm just gonna bring this down. And bring it up into my eyebrow and blend that out. And then I'm gonna do the same exact thing on the side. Alright, so a little trick that you can use when blending out your nose contour, you still want it to look like this, basically. I want my nose to look just like this, but not as harsh. You're just going to take a little small fluffy brush and just fluff it out in small circles. So just take your time, and you're gonna blend it down as well. So you're gonna blend it down so where that highlight meets it. So we still have that highlighted side right here. What you can do, take your sponge and then just go in on the sides just to make sure everything is nice and blended together. So this part is for the girls like me who like a little bit more. So we're gonna do a little bit more of highlighting. We're just gonna do, you know, nothing too major. This is probably about 3 shades lighter. A little on the forehead. Right here. And on the chin. And do the same technique. Just blend it out, blend it up. And with this highlight under our eye, we're just going to keep it literally under our eye. We're not going to bring it all the way out here because that's when we start looking ghostly, and we don't want that. So just keep it under your eye. Right now, back in our with our sponge, and we're just going to make sure everything is blended together. Okay, so the easy part is over with, okay? So the difficult part with a lot of people is they powders. Girl, if your powders are not right, then it's gonna throw everything off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my pressed powder. I use a pressed foundation powder to set under my eyes. Make sure that I have no creasing. I'm going to use my pressed powder. This is the Makeup Forever. I'm going to use a brush. And then I'm going to set it. Just like that. So like, do y'all see how flawless it already looks? Like, girl. So now I'm about to go in with just a little powder puff, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and start baking. So you can use any translucent powder, any banana powder, any colored powder that you want. I'm gonna start at the bridge of my nose and go up. And I'm gonna let that sit there. And you need to make sure, well, we also gotta make sure that these setting lines are straight, because if they're not straight, it's gonna throw off your whole nose. And you can be walking around here with a crooked nose, and that just ain't it. So make sure everything is straight. Like, take your time too, girl, because it's your face. Set up there. And I know sometimes I do set underneath here, underneath my contour, but I'm actually gonna wait on that one because I'm using a new powder and I'm a little nervous. So this part, oh no, I forgot. You got a bronze. Okay. Use my Bennye Nutmeg. Girl, don't sleep on Bennye. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't sleep on them, because these powders are really fine, and they'll be having your face looking real airbrush real quick. I'm just gonna place this right on top of my forehead, girl. And I'm just gonna do patting motion, so just make sure that your brush is really fluffy. And I'm gonna go into my eyebrow with that as well. For the cheek, I'm just going to set that as well. So first you want to tap it, and then you want to, you know, do your circular motions, because you don't want it to look muddy. So because you got to remember, like, this stuff is still wet on the skin. So, you know, FYI. A little under the chin, because you got to remember you did put some product there as well. Also, trick is I'm also going to contour with this color. So when you do a lot of motion in the same spot with the same color, it automatically gets deeper anyways. So I'm just going to do this back and forth, and it's going to automatically give me that shadow that I need. If you're not my complexion, then you're probably going to want like a more of a cool tone, because cool tone creates shadows, and cool tones are best for contour anyways. So FYI. But I'm gonna do it this way, okay? Because it look good to me. That same little fluffy brush that we used to blend out our nose contour, we're going to set that as well. So you already see the shape. You're just gonna set it in place in that same shape. And make sure you just get the sides of the nose. So like, if you got a turn, girl, turn your head. And as you can see, I'm dusting out some of that powder, and just so everything is seamlessly. What the heck? I'm not, you know, I don't have a lot of steps. All right, so we're done with the eyes. I just did little 1-2 step eyeshadow and some eyelashes, and I did my eyebrows. So boom, now we're back onto the face. So we're about to go ahead and wipe off that powder, and I'm just gonna push this powder up into the nose like so, and push it up. And I'm going to go ahead and dust away any leftover powder that I just cannot see. I'm just going to wipe that away. And whatever's left over, I'm going to go ahead and clean up underneath my contour. Alright, so now as we do our blush, and then as we apply our lipstick or lip gloss or whatever you want to apply, girl, I'm going to take this same little pad and clean up just right here. So this is literally gonna sit for like 2 minutes as I do my blush and let me put it all up under here. As I do my blush and my lipstick. This is a Sephora brand anyways, so if you want to get this is from Sephora in the Sephora collection. So today I'm feeling the orange and I'm feeling this little brown. I use this brown on literally everybody. So I'm gonna mix these two and go at the top of my contour and just go down. And I actually put a lot just now. I OD. So I'm gonna go in with my sponge and just blend it out. I'm about to go ahead and dust this away. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you stay tuned for my next videos. I swear I say this in all my videos, but I swear this time, like, I'm for real, for real. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you follow me on Instagram at _Ebone Nicole. And I will see you guys in my next video.